There we go. Yo. Light it on. And we're live. I'm a little bit late, but we're here. We are here. Yo, Raze, what's up? Lolita, what's up? Appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Oh, where is it at? There it goes. No, thanks though. Looking for you. Appreciate you. Seeing what's up, man. What's up? Man, it seems a little bit dark. There we go. That's better. And we're good. What's going on, guys? Quite UFC Quieter this weekend. It's at 9 a.m. I will be live. I will be. But we called out Bo Nickel. I love it. I love it. Did Kai Kai France get cut? Oh. Yeah. He's basically retiring. Which, okay. Okay. 9 a.m. Yep, 9 a.m. What kind of computer do you have? Scepter. Oh shoot, that's what I was trying to do. I forgot what I was trying to look at. Trying to set all this up for the stream. Oh, okay, cool. Oh wait, that's not right. Laptop or desk? Desk. Yo, Mesa, what's up? Hello, everyone. What's up? I wouldn't necessarily say that, but to John Jones things. Happy International. Okay. Okay. Who wins, Jack Hermanson versus Orabai? Orabai. I don't like Hermanson coming back right after the KO loss, and it was a bad KO. I don't like that at all. So, yeah. Return of the Goat Bilal. Yuck. Yuck. Aren't you the same person saying Leon Edwards is going to win? Wrong. Islam Goat. Yep. Ian by KO. What was the fight? What was the fight about? What was the fight about? What are you talking about? Hope Ian wins. Me too. Thoughts on? I don't know anything about him. Shavkat is more of the goat than forget. What is more of a goat than forget? What? I'm here to stare at the cat picture. Appreciate you. Russians beat the fuck out of Dylan Danis. Yes, they did. Forget his name. Oh, you're out. Correct. Dylan Danis and Daggies. Yeah. Fucking weird. I'm from the UK. I'm biased. No. I get it. Annabeth with 100. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I get it. Did you see the MMA guru coping about Jack losing? No, I mean I seen the thumbnail that he was very upset. Yeah, it's okay. The God of MMA YouTube is live, dude. Gosh, I appreciate you, buddy. You've been around a long time. Appreciate you. What's the difference between what? Islam dominated the entire fight. Yep. Gala couldn't do nothing. Nope. On the feet or on the ground. John Dog, what's up, man? What up? Greetings from East LA. Appreciate you, Norman. Nomad? Sorry, Nomad. What an amazing knockout from Carlos. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go, baby. That was the best part of the night for me. Gary or Bilal? Gary. Bilal can make it interesting if he chain wrestles, but he won't. Non-champ goat. Ooh, non-champ goat. I think one of them have to be like Joseph Benavidez, Uriah Faber. Um, yeah, somebody like that. Kitty Gamer sent a heart. Appreciate you. It was pretty similar to the way he knocked out the guy in the Contender Series. Yes, it was. Bilal said he will strike with Ian Gary. Well, then he's going to get knocked the fuck out. Royce Gracie for me. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But he was, I guess maybe he wasn't champion. 420. Okay. Gary would be great. Two guys known for going to decision for the main event. Seems like easy money. Correct. I think a little bit of a sprinkle on a finish or inside the distance could be a little interesting. Poirier. What's up? What's up? Bangladesh. Father's playing for the win. Okay. DJ was champion though. I need a good recommendation for a professional in the field like yourself. What is the Jesus Christ? Carl Max Beard Poirier. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Me, it's Cowboy, but I'm super biased. Jake Paul canceled the fight. What a wuss. Good, good. Should have. Uh, what? You are a fucking man. Appreciate you. Poirier too. I'm glad that you hopped on. Appreciate you, man. How about that, guy? Sabatini. Oh yeah, he looked good. He looked really good. Nate Diaz, that's a good one. Nick Diaz as well. He wasn't champion of the UFC, so yes. What about the Poirier brother fight? It's a very good fight. I think a lot of people are underestimating Bekzat, so I like him a lot in that fight. Jake Paul didn't cancel. I hope. I think he did. Yeah, Ernest said he did. Yo, Taryn, what's up? Ferguson, that's another one. Yep, that's another one. Need a haircut? Nah. Nate Diaz is a kangaroo. Love Nate. I mean, he's gonna get fucking killed by Joshua. Oh yeah. Uh, you didn't put anything, but okay. Again, I appreciate you guys. Smack that like button. Super chats are always welcome. Become a member to the channel. I'm thinking about doing a Patreon. I'm gonna have some really low ones just for support. And then if you guys really want to help out the channel and do stuff like that, but I'm thinking about doing that. I have my wife help me with that. Um, but yeah, I really do appreciate you guys. Jake is being sued for canceling it. Fantastic. Even think probably would have knocked his ass. Oh, 100%. I'm a long haired dude as well. Fuck a haircut. Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate you. Like, tonight, trolling and take a shower. You don't see me anywhere, but that's okay. That's okay. Joshua is slower than Jake, but yeah, it's still Joshua. Look at him. He moves like a boxing kangaroo. That's correct. UFC. Who was more dominant, Prime, Oliveira, or Izzy? Ooh, Prime Izzy for sure. If John Jones wasn't around, does Gustafsson end up at the belt? 100% yes. 100%. All Ali Diaz. Yo, what's up, homie? What's up? What's up? Cheer up, bud. I'm cheered. Low key, Netflix offered Jake too much money to refuse the fight. Good. Good. Now we get to watch him get knocked out. Jones, king of MMA. Yep. Long hair is disadvantage in a street fight. Yes. What's up, Mirko? They just announced a fight for the UFC 324. Yes, they did. Krylov versus Modestus. Looking forward to the event, so I can't believe Tabori is going to headline another either Pimbit or Gaethje, probably Patty. I bet. I hope it's Patty. I don't want to see Gaethje. I was looking forward to watching that fight. Not gonna lie, that's fair. I mean, I was looking forward to watching Joshua knock him the fuck out, so he shuts up. Gustafsson beat Jones first time. In my opinion, second one should have been a DQ. Well, there was never should have been a DQ. He clearly KO'd him. It was not even competitive. First one's very, very close fight. But he almost beat DC. Like, even if you take the John Jones stuff out, almost beat DC. Just Nick Diaz, bro. Appreciate you. George, appreciate you. Islam fights like a wet blanket. He's very good at that. Nick Diaz, the best fighter in the UFC? No, but very, very good. Taporia isn't fighting in January. Going to be Nunez Kayla. Ooh, okay. When will GTA 6 come out? Who the fuck knows? Nobody ever beat John Jones except John Jones in his only DQ fight against Matt Hamill. Yeah, I mean, in the referee asked a deaf guy, can he continue? So, but he did refuse to fight at the last minute, like he did with KSI. Of course he did. It's Jake Paul. Nate Diaz, GOAT. I'm not street fighting, so I don't feel it's necessary to get a haircut. 100%. Reyes definitely beat Jones, just not on a record. I don't think so. I thought he won the first two and lost the last. Taporia Armin, please. Do what? And I believe 325 in February is going to be Oliveira Holloway too. I like it. I'm very worried about that matchup for Holloway. Adrian Martinez, what's up, man? Nick Diaz was banned for 5 years. Yeah, stupid. Stupid. I didn't believe Jake's fights are fixed. I don't believe Jake's fights are fixed and scoff whenever I read these comments. But if Joshua doesn't KO Jake, then it's definitely fishy. Well, it was fishy with the Jesus Christ. Why am I forgetting his name? Mike Tyson. If you watch that and you watch how Mike is pulling his shots, some weird shit going on. Armin gonna Joel Alvarez Dan. I hope so. I like Dan. I want Dan to win, but I think so. I didn't mean hope so. Ready for Jake Paul and Tank Davis? That fight's not happening. He KO'd him by an elbow to the back of the head. Yeah, but he was already done before that, so no, he got canceled. Yep. Armin smashed Dan and then fight Taporia in March. He probably Nunes knocking out Caleb. I think so. Armin said a lot of brothers coming to smash Dan. I thought Paul and Davis fight was canceled. It is. Hi from France. Appreciate you. You're worried about Holloway do Bronx? Yes. Yes. Just because I know how dangerous do Bronx is. Greetings from Indonesia. Greetings. Nick is depressed now. It sucks. Sad. Bitsy, yo, what up, buddy? How you doing, brother? We get a decent time for the Equator card. Yep, 9 a.m. I'll be there. What do you want? What? 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 Josh is canceled. Yep, I'm picking Dan Hooker. Ooh, okay. Favorite metal band? My favorite band? This might be controversial. Is 3 Days Grace. Not with the new singer. Megadeth. Armin, most dangerous 5 to 7 man ever. Okay. Tyson definitely pulled KO punches in that Paul fight. Pulled them while Paul was wide open. Yeah, it's clear as day. My favorite would be Acid Bat. What the fuck? Really? Can you quit yapping? No. A grumpy cat always goes crooked. Yeah, what the fuck? You're right. It does. Ooh, that hurt. Okay. You must feel DeBronx will beat Holloway like I do. I'm very worried. I know Holloway can win it. I just know how dangerous and on Oliveira is. And Holloway's been dropped in his last few fights. The Gaethje fight, obviously knocked out by Taporia and then dropped by Poirier. So, Cormier Jones best rivalry. Yes, I also think another really good matchup. Cruz TJ. If you guys didn't know, on my community page, I put the Cruz TJ interview. Incredible. Jesus. Patreon reminds me I am gonna watch your channel membership sometime soon when I can figure out YouTube's payment interface. Appreciate you, Raise. Thank you so much. Respect from Stockton. Appreciate you. I have not heard of that, but okay. Said hi. I like your new profile pic. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. My wife did it, so thank her. Who has better BJJ, Prime Oliveira or Prime Hoist Gracie? Prime Oliveira for me. I agree. You look like a dwarf. Okay, cool. Compliment. Cruz TJ linked up. Love it. Yeah, it was incredible. Incredible. What's going on from New York? Hooker all day? All day is crazy. Crazy. I want Hooker to win, but I think Armin does. Definitely don't like the new 3 Days Grace singer. It's like he's trying to sound like the old singer, except at a higher pitch. It's just not 3 Days Grace anymore. 100%. I'm a big Adam Gantier fan. Gantier, whatever that last name is. I'm a big fan of him. Why Bilal think he's a good striker? Who the fuck knows? Poirier, are you 3 years behind? Excited about the main event. I know Hooker is going to show up to strike. I don't know if he can fight through the takedown though. That's fair. That's exactly what I think too. Told you, boy. Told me what? You didn't tell me anything. Why are you eating what? Dillashaw was the man. Yes, he was. Have you ever trained before? Out of curiosity in striking or grappling? Grappling. Yep, I had an amateur fight. BJ Matt best rivalry. Ooh, that's a good one. I can see Du Bronx rocking Holloway on the feet. Yep, and then submitted him. Gnarly beard, by the way. Appreciate you. Adam from 3 Days Grace was the GOAT. Yep. Armin wins. I think so. Let's smoke marijuana here together, bro. Rip Joe Rogan. He's definitely not ripped, but okay. I'm hyped for the Bexet Taporia B2. How many lead singers of 3 Days Grace did they have? They only have two. Adam and then the new one, which they are touring together. He's back in the band now. Wouldn't be surprised if Hooker gets KO'd on the feet. He's taking so much damage and he doesn't want Armin on top. like Gamrot was. Even Gamrot hurt him on the feet. Armin is way more explosive. Yeah, and people are like, well, look how Hooker was making that fight like chaotic and crazy. The problem with that, he was still struggling. He won a split decision. It doesn't mean it's not like Hooker was like, he's game, but using like, oh, he beat a Gamrot, he beat him by a split. And Gamrot's good, but Armin's really good. So fantastic, Mason. I would love for Charles to win. Okay. It's to believe taken out because he knew too much about the files. Okay. I wish it was Armin versus Patty. I agree. Or rip Joe Rogan. There's nothing to rip for. He's not passed. Great rivalry, Frankie Edgar, Gray Mandarin. Oh, that's a great one. It just happened. No, it didn't. You're gonna get me to look this up, and it's not even true at all. You're gonna get me to look it up. It's not even close to true. Exactly what I said. Did 3 Days Grace change lead singers again? Nope. Adam's just back in the band. Khabib versus Conor best rivalry? No. Why the fuck would I get banned? I didn't say you would get banned. Mason, the trolls are in early today. They're always in, buddy. They're always in. You're so soft. How the fuck are you talking about? You said Hamza would lose. Oh yeah, I was wrong about that. Armin gonna get him? I think so. Do you like 3 Days Jordan? Of course. I'm not crazy about him, but I like him. What was the deal with Conor McGregor's coach and Muslim Brotherhood at UFC 322? I missed it. I don't know. What do trolls get off with? Who? Yeah, all those stupid comments. I don't know. It's a good question. Armin isn't knocking out Hooker. If anything, he subs Hooker. Yeah, I think he could hurt him and sub him. Hooker would be better than Armin standing. The problem, like output wise, sure, but Hooker doesn't do a good. He moves straight back. He doesn't really move his head a ton, so I could see him hurting Hooker with a head kick. How do you care for your beard? Just clean it. Why is the Rip Joe Rogan thing a common shred with shit brand MMA fans and trolls? Because he's a big popular person. Chimaev, I'm evolved. That's a fun fight. Indians eat what? Oh, that's why Joe Blee's trash. Am I crazy that Ozdemir sleeps Manafield? I think Ozdemir wins. So I don't think you're wrong at all. Rogan will be missed. He's not even gone. Usman Covington, one of my favorite rivalries. That's a good one. I thought Covington was winning the first fight. People don't like to hear that, but I thought he did. Thoughts on the Red Hot Chili Peppers? There's a few songs I like. I'm not a huge fan of him, but there are a few songs that I do like. Covington, Masvidal was a real beef. Yes, it was. Armin gonna take Gan out. I think so. Love from India. Appreciate you. Sub G. Hope you enjoyed 322. Take care. I loved it. Appreciate you. Do you remember how healthy the lead singer of Red Hot Chili Peppers, was? How healthy? No, I don't. I thought so too. Yes. Is Covington coming back? I hope not. Californication? It's okay. Radiohead, great band. It's all right. Well, who's your favorite rapper? Not a big rap guy. Like NF's okay. I like NF. Eminem is a great one for me, but again, I'm not a big rap guy. They always say rip Joe Rogan in every MMA chat. That is so irritating. Absolutely, absolutely. Oh, that's Radiohead's the guy that passed away, correct? I think that's the guy that passed away. Shoot, I don't know if I shared the freaking post. Idiot. We are live. There we go. Hello, sir. What's up? Was on a quick lunch break. We'll check again later. But if you're on tomorrow, I'll be here for your stream. Yep, I'll be on tomorrow, same time. Appreciate you, Bitsy. Hope all is well. MMA player? What? I'm unsure that Taporia could stop Makachev. I think Makachev wins. Have you ever seen the lead singer from Red Hot Chili Peppers lately? He doesn't look so well. Yeah, he was sick. And he was on Rogan's. He was. I think that's why they canceled some tours or something like that. He was sick. Cop Royval, cop. Your channel says MMA now. Yes. Yeah, MMA now. 27. 27. Taylor will be Van's first title defense. That's a tough fight for Taira. Bogdan or Jan? Oh, Bogdan. Jan probably, but I like Bogdan. I thought your channel name means MMA fighter. No, no. Cop champ soon. I think so. Bro, your beard rocks. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Oh shoot. Balding grad Luke Riley. I like Luke Riley. I like him a lot. We'll be discussing UFC Quater, Armin Tsarukyan versus Dan Hooker, or those fights. Just fights in general. Let's put a poll in the chat. See. Ooh, what's up? Good day from Sydney. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Who wins? Uh, no. There we go. Perfect. Bush? What? The band? Am I seeing what? Yo, how's it going? Do you know the band? Nope. Never heard of him. Luke needs to work on his takedown defense. Sure. I think Bogdan is there to be hit. Yes, but I agree. What was Dylan Dennis and Islam's team brawl? It's fucking Dylan Dennis. You know, he's stupid. For us, Zion won your poll last night. Absolutely did. I think Nazim wins, but absolutely he did. Grant Torres. God, I hope Grant wins. Pink Floyd all day. Ooh, okay. Is Hamzat an actual threat against Peloton? If he gets him to the ground, yeah. Henry Talbot. I like Talbot. That's a good fight. At 155, Tapore is a solid shot, but the guy just started his career at bantamweight. Welterweight is just too much, but I do think he still has a puncher's chance because his technique is just too clean. I agree. The issue with it potentially is what did he do? Talk shit. That's what he does. The interesting part is Islam's not going to do that. He's going to try grappling him. And he's so dangerous in scrambles and all that stuff. It's a very interesting fight. Nazim. I thought you were a Torres fan. Of course I am, but I've been a long time Grant Dawson fan. He was one of my in my Dark Horse videos I talked about. McKinney or Chris Duncan. McKinney early if it goes past the first. Duncan. I don't know if Hamzat is a dangerous as a light heavyweight. I agree. I remember Bush, Faraz Nazim smash Frivola. Yes. Chocolate Starfish. Do you like the group Smashing Pumpkins? Not really. Grand Dawson, GOAT. Who would win, Francis or Amanda Nunes? That doesn't make sense. What about Ankalaev and Chimaev Islam? Chimaev dominates Ankalaev, but I like Islam still against Chimaev. Taporia doesn't have a chance either weight class. Islam smashes them. Absolutely. SB, what? What did Dylan Danis do? Talk shit. What's what he does? He talks shit. Umar versus Taporia in 2026. Who would win? We got to see more from Taporia. We've only seen what, one fight? Yeah, we need to see more. Duncan really surprised when I first saw him. He looked so slow and shit, but guys leveled up some. Absolutely has, yes. Absolutely. And the biggest thing to me is it seems like he's following a game plan much more. He's not just brawling with guys because his chin is a little weird. It's a little questionable. Grant Dawson got slept by Green. Yep. You like Chris Stapleton? I like the football thing he did. Umar Rob too. Yikes. I thought Umar won. But they own a bakery. Ngannou will beat Nunes. Ngannou put his hands on Dana. Nunes will KO Kayla. Interesting. Can you say no? Biggest fight we have is ourselves. Wish Brady won. Would have been cool to see him versus Islam, as I couldn't see him getting held down like Jack. I mean, we don't really know how defensively he is. We know how good he is offensively, but we don't really know how defensively he is. And Islam would test that. Maybe he's not great defensively because he's an offensive guy. Um, I'm not sad about that. I like Michael Morales a lot. You gotta grab Dana and Hunter. Did you hear? I did not hear that. Who said the quote? Do you remember? No. No, I do not. Let me see the quote again. But they own a bakery? No, I don't know. Morales will beat Islam? No. Did you say Ngannou will KO Nunes? I did not. Somebody in the chat did, which is ridiculous. Islam is much more well-rounded than Hamzat, the most well-rounded guy today, alongside Ilya. Hamzat, I don't know if he can keep up with Islam. He has better striking, cardio, equal or almost equal grappling. Hamzat does not have better striking or cardio, but he's a good grappler. Still wouldn't say it's on the level of Islam, though. Islam has better striking, cardio, and better grappling. I'm not denying that happened, but why is Dana talking about that just now? It maybe there was legal stuff. I don't know. Morales Shavkat next fight to make at welterweight in the winter gets Islam, loser to JDM. No, yeah, okay, yeah, I agree, Race. You picked Zhang, didn't you? Absolutely did. I went 10-4. Oh well, who cares? It's number one and number two in different weight classes, or I guess two number ones in different weight classes. Who cares? Islam's the GOAT. I don't know John Dong, but it's wild. Yeah, that's what I said. Yep. What are your thoughts on the Big Bang Theory? I like the Big Bang Theory show. Accomplished so much, absolutely. Islam has better striking. Yeah. Joanna Jędrzejczyk, never forget. I like Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She's incredible. John Anik said that the right before the Quinlan slept in Nasserat. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. I forgot about that. Ah, man, that sucked. That sucked to see. I like Nasserat a lot. Edson Barboza, Jalen Turner. I like Turner if he's motivated, and it sounds like he is. Taporia will be too small at 170. He should stick around at 55. Yep. Mountain motherfuckers taking over. Scrubs. I like Scrubs. I really thought Zhang would win. Me too. Me too. Solid new goat. Hi. Sup? Appreciate you. Morales Shavkat next fight to make a welterweight and winner gets Islam loser JDM. Again, I agree. For some reason, I always thought The Big Bang Theory was a show for kids, but then I watched it 3 months ago. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Love it. Very, very fun show. You look like a young Mark Henry. Hell yeah. Appreciate you. Yo, what do you think about the Hangman winning in the dog fight against Armin? If he wins, it's later, but I like Armin, unfortunately. Islam over Taporia? Yes. So kid go, okay. I don't think so. Not yet. Not after 3 fights. And again, he didn't look good in the second one as the fight went on. And I thought Nasrat was looking good before the KO. So it's interesting. Uh, so 58% so far are thinking Armin's gonna win. Interesting. What we talking about? UFC, the poll thing. Armin Sayukin versus Dan Hooker and some other fights in that card. Just MMA in general. Hamza gonna come smoke Islam. It ain't gonna be a joking. He will picking and pocking. Okay, I don't think so, but maybe. Who's better overall, Hamza or Islam? Islam. Islam's more well rounded. Is anyone more well rounded today than Ilya and Islam? Well, I would say John's more well rounded, or as well rounded. Um, Volk. Volk's pretty well rounded. I guess he's not really grappling, so maybe that's not true. Dan will sadly get wrestled. Yeah, absolutely, John. Arnold Allen, Gene Silva. Gene Silva destroys Arnold Allen. Tom Nolan, Rebavix, you have Rebavix. Tom Nolan's way too hittable. Do you believe in the fighters ducking each other? Yeah, I mean, it happens, 100%. Hamzat has more power and is way more of an explosive scrambler and has better shots, but Islam is a better top control. Like Islam has never even competed in wrestling like Hamzat. Yeah, but if you watch MMA wrestling, because like GSP was never a actual wrestler, and he's one of the best wrestlers of all time in the UFC and MMA. It's like Islam doesn't have to compete to be as good or better. And like if you look at the shots that they're doing, completely different shots. Like Hamzat's diving for like legs and stuff, and like trying to like create scrambles and get on top. Islam's doing single legs, double legs, throwing them around to get on top of them. A little bit different. Pantoja well rounded, yes. Marab, yep. I think Corey Sandhagen is the most well rounded fighter. Yuck. Other than Jones, Goat John Jones, current pound for pound Islam. Fair enough, my friend. Gonna get into it. What? Goat Mighty Mouse, Goat Mighty Mouse. Any underrated fight this week? Haven't looked at the card too closely. Yes, there is. Underrated, one that's not getting a lot of publicity. Publicity? Yeah, publicity. Let's see. Um, ooh, that's interesting. Honestly, I'm gonna go Horiguchi versus Ulanbekov. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that one's a really underrated fight that could really go in either way. Marab isn't even close to Islam and Ilya in terms of being well rounded. Well, they're all well rounded. All of them. There's just different levels, you know. Okay, Aquaman. Okay. Kyle, sup? Should Ilya move up? No, stay there. That's a legendary beard chief. Appreciate you. What's your favorite sub? Like food? Mighty Mouse. Mighty Mouse, honey. Yep. Um, favorite sub. I don't know if I'm a big sub guy, honestly. Favorites? I like a good tuna sub. Content goat, love content. Hamzat struggled to take down Ikram. Correct. I'm not talking about the Big Bang Theory television show. I mean the Big Bang Theory. Oh, it's too bad we're never gonna see Demetrius versus Alexandre. Dude, I know it sucks. Yo, what's up? Marab is doing insane stuff. Yeah, no champ is doing it like Marab. Yep. Besides, Poetan. Do you think Carlos Prates could be a contender for the title? Absolutely. It literally can Carlos create something crazy. Yes, of course he can. But will he be favored to win? No. Will I pick him to win? Probably not. But he's a live dog. That's the reality. Shave beard if Armin loses? No. Chicken bacon ranch. There you go. Appreciate you, Albert. Your thoughts on Ilya Islam? Could that happen for real? Potentially, but I don't know if it should. I don't know if it should. He isn't allowed to shave his beard. You're damn right, honey. John Port going to be the best striker coming from Dagestan? I don't know about that. Marab without cardio is very average fighter. Yeah, but he has cardio. You can't take away things and say, well, this. No, he has that. So please, Jan, save us from the EPO goblin. He's a good fighter, and I don't know if Jan's gonna be able to win that fight. I feel Islam will pick Usman to be his first defense, then retire. I agree. I don't think he'll retire, but I think he fights Usman. Rob just beat Corey in a 5-round war, and I wouldn't say war. You mean beatdown, overwhelming. Come on, Rob is nowhere close to Ilya and Islam in terms of striking. I agree. He cannot be considered well-rounded. Well, he's a strike. He can strike. He just hurt Corey Sandhagen. They generally hurt him, so he's well-rounded. Not only think Corey's that good, but he still hurt him. Marab doesn't need to receive red. What? Oh, recover it all. Yeah, correct. Yo, Taj, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you. Chief, you found that JDM versus Islam match boring like we did? No, I liked it. Not on the level of Islam and Ilya, like the guy said. That's fair. That's fair. Hey, how's it going? It's going. I don't know. I don't see Islam sticking around to fight Morales, Prates, Gary, but I really hope he does. God, those fights are sick if it happens. Oh my God. Islam dominated JDM wasn't surprising to me, to be honest. I mean, me neither. Yeah, me neither. 100%. Do you think it's a clear win for Hooker against Gamrot? Gamrot? No, it was a split decision. Absolutely not. I thought Hooker outworked him potentially, and I thought Gamrot left some convincing to the judges in certain positions that he was winning, that he won those rounds close. But I think Armin beats him. What the fuck are you talking about, LB? Whoa. Favorite 40K faction? What? Looking forward to the Ian Gary fight. I feel like he is going to win, but I hope he gets whooped. Fair. I just hope it's not by fucking Balal. Because DJ's awesome. And his nickname is Mighty Mouse. Every fight is like a car crash. Most fighters need a lot of time to recover, but Rob doesn't. I mean, he doesn't take a lot of damage. You know, Islam beats Morales, Prates, Gary, in my opinion. Fair. I think he does beat those guys, but like Gary has good movement, so he can make it complicated. Prates moves in on a straight line, so he's gonna get taken down. But Morales, same thing with Gary. Rooting against anyone named Islam. Okay. Islam got 3 fights, and all of them will be money fight. He deserves it 100%. She had a more valid opinion on GOAT than you. Fair. Gary has the skill to beat Islam, but he respects him too much. I don't think if he was pissed at him, he would beat him. You look like my dad. Okay. DJ's pound for pound above Jones. Okay. JDM coach said JDM is still crying. No. But I kind of wish Jack just lost to Bilal, so we just got Islam versus Tapori at 55 instead of him just getting held. I mean, he wasn't just getting held. There was submissions involved. Again, smack that like button. Super chats are always welcome. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Really hope Hooker can take it into the later rounds. Agreed. And win the dogfight, but I'm afraid if Armin gets a hold of him, it might be over in two. Exactly, Caleb. Greatly said. Chico, he's on meth ranting right now. What? Is that true? Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I don't think that's true. Oh. Yeah, I don't think that's true. Yeah, he doesn't seem like that at all. So, yeah. Whatever, he's just jamming out and having eating food. Let him be. Let him be. Islam finishes Tapori easily. Easily's crazy. Knocked out Jeff Neal. Leon Edwards is wild. Not surprising though. Ian Gary, Islam be fun. Yes. Who do you think is the special one to take Islam down? Shavkat. Prime Izzy, Prime Aldo. Prime Aldo. Mighty Mouse is a better person than John Jones too, but that's just my opinion. 100%. Yeah, there's no arguing that at all. Jesus versus Islam 78. True that. I don't think it's an opinion that Demetrius is a better person than Jones. It's just a fact. Yeah. Even like fans, like I'm not sticking up for him as a person. Better fighter too. That's craziness. And never took PEDs. Sure, there's been a lot of guys take PEDs and they're not champions. So I think Jones is the best ever because he never lost. All these other guys have lost. Correct. Everybody is on something. Yep. Held down, dominated, no damage, running down the clock, hugged to death, never opened up, pinned, stopped resisting. He went for a lot of, and he also chewed up his leg, destroyed that leg, went for Darces, went for arm locks, went for a rear naked choke. I think GDM would beat Gary. I do not, but that's fair. Bro, you can't fight. Okay. Hala. Locks. Um, or by so you can. Okay. I agree. Locks are tough. But I agree with you. I like Izzy, me too. Yeah, but they would have been worse off without PEDs. I mean, sure, but the argument is saying with the PEDs, they can't be there. Well, with the PEDs, everyone else is losing with them. Gap goat, yes. Not goat, but people who can't fight talking about fighters like they could last 20 seconds irritates me, then don't watch. Islam fucks Jack's leg up. Fuck Jack leg. Yep. Hermanson he got destroyed. So it kind of looked like he was drunk. The bro was so sloppy, but sick finish nonetheless. Well, again, I think it's another time where he wasn't respecting his opponent. He was having too much fun, and you could see it. But as soon he was like, okay, yeah, I showed my wife, and disgusting finish. Disgusting. Not those who ever tested positive. That's not true. Walt Harris tested positive twice. Shit ass fighter. Hamdi tested positive. Shit ass fighter. There's been Eric Silva tested positive. Shit fighter afterwards. Okay. Robo is chinny at times. At times, yeah. Mr. Cool, what's up? I'd put your leg in a leg lock, braid your hair. Okay. Ethan Best Wallmaker. Oh, yeah, yeah. Even out the beard, my guy. Um, Yes, it was awesome. What do you think about Pateria's challenge to Hamza for grabbing match? I like it. Would you rate Henry Cejudo in the top five? I think there's an argument for him to be up there because of the gold medals and the two-time champ, two division champion. There's an argument for it. Considering switching to my co-main to Bilal, how dare you? Constant pressure. Come on, come on. He's gonna try striking. He's not gonna grapple. That's the problem. Better grappling pressure than Shavkat, and look what he did to Ian Gary. Yeah, they are. You know what Shavkat would do to Bilal? He no, not a great comparison, but he can win if he does that. But he already said he's going to strike with them, so his ego could be his undoing. 100% true. 100% true. CKB boys definitely on something potentially. How you look at Bray Wyatt? Appreciate you. R.I.P. Ethan is insanely good for beating Malcolm. Yes. It's longer on the right. No, it's not. Then again, they all are. I don't know about top five though. Well, he's a two division champion and an Olympic gold medalist. Not a lot of those guys around. Hendon was the man. Yes, he was. Canelo hands. Ugh, I think he beats. I think he beats JDM in the first fight if he just wrestles him. Does what he does. I said that everyone who takes PEDs would be we would be the only ones affected by removing PEDs. That's not true because 98% of them are on something. Something. So everybody would be affected. John Jones, Alex is going to be too good. Oh, it's got to feed family. Shavkat is so underrated, in my opinion. Feels like he's underrated for some reason. Shavkat struggled against Ian Gary. No, he didn't. He struggled in the one time in the fifth round when he got the rear naked choke and then wasn't worried at all. L take. Shavkat versus Islam. It's his hardest fight. I like Islam though. Cello hands, right, right. Remember, Hoker versus Gamrot always got a chance, not a good one, but still a chance, 100%. Prime Izzy, Prime Aldo. That means to be exhibiting, okay, fucking legendary, mate. Appreciate you. Well, appreciate you. Why my enemies keep trying to get under my skin, bro. It makes me insane because I'm not a violent person. Okay. Bilal ain't got the submission threat to keep Jack down. Sure, but if you've seen he shot 9 times in the fifth round, if he's just doing that, he could win the rounds. You know what I'm saying? Because like Burns was doing it, and Bilal's a better wrestler. But I agree, yeah, he doesn't have the submission threat. Chimaev, Islam would feed generations. Yep. Is Shavkat still rehabbing his knee? Yep. I know he has the stuff going on with his wife, but hopefully he'll be back next year. I hope so, man. God, I hope so. Armin versus Ilya. Ilya. Armin doesn't have good striking defense. Like the beard, appreciate you. But magnitude matters as well. Agreed. If you test positive, you are taking more than others. I mean, sure. But you could be test. You could test positive. Chad Mendes tested positive for fucking um, sunscreen. It's fucking sunscreen. Who the hell cares? His doctor gave it to him and he tested positive for it. Who cares? But brother's ready to smash Dan if he acts up. Shav got no head movement, low IQ. Okay. Islam has better offense. Agreed. Who's the better wrestler, Islam or Ilya or Armin? I mean, Ilya. Prime Izzy, Prime Aldo, Prime Aldo. Why do you keep asking me that, Rays? Oh, you're saying Izzy is a better. Okay, I see. Bogdan Grad wins. Okay, I think Luke Riley wins, but fair. Prime Izzy, Prime Connor, Prime Connor. I don't even like Connor. Just his prime was incredible. Were you satisfied seeing Hendo knocking out Bisbee Colt? Anybody that watched back then and watched the Ultimate Fighter should have been satisfied. Incredible knockout. Incredible moment for Hendo. Love Hendo. Bro is a big Izzy fan. I like Izzy. He's good. John Port Goat smashed him. What do you think is the next step for Leon? Retirement home. Time to go away. Janice Clown, shoes kicking up behind the barrier was funny. Prime Izzy versus Prime. What? Hendo real goat, no BS. Hendo's great. Why don't UFC sign Dylan Dennis? Because he doesn't fight. He's a liability. Could Connor and Islam take on 6 average guys? No. I mean, potentially, but who knows what those six those unarmed guys are gonna, I don't know. That's weird. You know what I mean? Again, appreciate you guys. Smack that like button. 4 at best. Yeah, street fights are weird, man. Chance and Dylan get into one fight. Who wins? Who? Leon should fight Masvidal before being cut. I don't think he'd be cut. I think he would just retire. That's a weird one because Masvidal is retired. He has been for a little while. But Masvidal is 41. I don't know if it's still that time to do it. I like the fight, but ugh. Hendo beat Fedor? Yes, he did. Conor and Islam only like 170 pounds. Yeah, it's that guy's name. Where's your country? U.S. People forget Hendo KO'd Fedor. Oh, I didn't. I watched it. I loved it. Love Hendo. I remember when he hit Fei Zhao and he spun him around when he hit him with the right hand. That's when he won the belt, the Strike Force title. Oh, God, it was gross. Whew. Hendo KO'd Prime with Vanderlei. I think he KO'd him after Crow Cop did. Or is the Crow Cop after Hendo? Ooh. Masvidal would probably lose, and he has been calling for the fight despite retiring. Again, I love the fight, but he's 41. Not even that he's 41. He's not like he's not fighting. Leon, even though I don't like him a lot, he's been fighting. So it's a weird one. You could spar with anyone, who would it be? Cowboy. Since when you start watching UFC? I've been watching it for over 20 years now. Prime Fedor, Prime Francis. Francis destroys Fedor quicker than anybody ever. Fedor fall was wild. Yes, it was. T Rex Lopov, best fighter, do whatever. Yikes. He had that one great moment on The Ultimate Fighter. He was a monster. Crow Cop 2 was wild. Yep. Watch boxing? Sometimes. You think J. Paul Joshua fight will actually go ahead? It's canceled. Who is the best UFC fighter? I mean, of all time, I think John Jones. But there's a top 5. Like John Jones, GSP, DJ, Hoist Gracie, Matt Hughes, Anderson Silva's up there, Top 5 BJJ of all time, prime. Oh, Rays, you're killing me. I mean, Islam, Khabib, Charles, Damian Maya, um, Hoist. Oof, I don't know. That was quick. Uh, I wish Fedor fought in the UFC when he was around 30. I agree. UFC offered him a contract, and then Fedor's team kept being like, more, 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 more money, more money, more money. And they're like, we can't do that. So we almost had him. No Hoist. I said Hoist. What are you talking about? I said Hoist. But you think the UFC would be full of what? I don't know. Canelo versus Islam? That's ridiculous. Come on. Hoist Gracie is on your Mount Rushmore? Yes, it's Hoist, man. Look what he's done. Who is the best? I what? Oh, heavyweight. I think Tom Aspinall's not the best heavyweight. Are you crazy? Such a beautiful what? The fuck, Rickson Gracie. Oh, I think he's the one who retired undefeated. Correct? Oh, okay. Okay, defeated. Yeah. Need to get John Pork in the top 15. Well, he needs to fight first. He's not even doing that. Jones Pop for PEDs twice. Yep. For what is it? Minuscule amount. Trait like a he was on it and got off of him. Khabib versus Islam, who will win? I think Islam would win. But Khabib's if you're seeing like fighting Khabib, uh fighting Islam, yes. Where's your country? U.S. I hope the UFC resigns Makayev. He was on track to be the youngest champion ever. The problem is he was such a fucking headache at backstage for the UFC brass to deal with. That's why he's not there no more. No, I haven't been here for the stream. So what are we talking about? UFC. Nice beard. Appreciate you. Hey, you started off in Dylan Dennis. You're correct about that. Who was the best heavyweight fighter right now? Fighter now. Well, I mean, there's more proven guys. Like Cyril Gane's more proven. Um, John Jones is the greatest fighter of all time. Maybe he's not the greatest heavyweight of all time. I'll give you that. But he also took 3 years off, came back and won a title. Tom has potential to be a great heavyweight. He just hasn't fought a ton of great fighters. But Gane's a good heavyweight. Almeida's a good heavyweight. Volkov's a good heavyweight. But Volkov is better now than he was when Tom fought him because there's these times, you know. But yeah, yeah, his BJJ was perfect. What's your top five? Jones, GSP, DJ Silva, Islam, or Hoyce would be my guess. Um, I don't know if Islam is up there. I need to see it a little bit longer. It's probably take Islam out and put Matt Hughes. I don't know if Islam's there yet. Yep, he was way too mature, but his time always seems to have. Sure. Wait, what are we talking about? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I hope being out of the UFC helps him. Jones, Fedor, GSP, DJ Henry. That's a great list. I gotta be honest though, Cowboy. I think GSP's above Fedor. I gotta be honest. Fedor for me, if that was my list, which doesn't make sense. I know. I'm sorry, but it would have to be Jones, GSP, DJ, Fedor, Henry, or Fedor at the fifth spot. I don't know. I don't know. He's only 25, I think. Yes, he is. Ian in India, we can fight. Okay. Akayev deserves a second chance. Maybe. Would you rather watch what? Oh, Band of Brothers or Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck. Love Uncle Buck. Tom versus Derek Lewis money fight. Absolutely. Somebody what? Do you know Gordon Ryan? Of course. Uncle Buck, Canadian classic. Love Uncle Buck. I just watched his documentary. Incredible. What do you think about the best WWE wrestler is? I think it's honestly The Rock. Um, gosh, my favorite is Orton. I love obviously Cena, of course. Edge. I was young enough to where I grew up with him. So I hated him until he retired, and I was like, no, please stay. So that's a weird one for me too. Jericho. My favorite is Orton though. Appreciate you, Miss Independence, and 100. Thank you so much. Nice beer, dude. Appreciate you. I feel like you wasn't doing it in specific order. Sorry. Sorry. Can you say hi to me? Okay. WWE sucks. Why is Henry there? Silva makes more sense. How does Silva make more sense? Henry is an Olympian with also a two division champion. How in the world is he not there? You think Bilal getting walked through by Ian this week? Yes. I don't think it'll be easy, so maybe not walk through, but I think he wins. I think Ian wins. Yo, Cole Beard, appreciate you. WWE sucks, but they have some. Okay. Stone Cold was hilarious. The Stone Cold's incredible. You ever participate for MMA fight? Yes. John Candy was the man. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Apparently, he was a great dad too, which is awesome. Kenny Omega runs a new JPW. He's my favorite fighter. Okay, I mean that's fair. That's fair. Well, I really hope Jericho comes back one day. Floyd Mayweather versus Terrence Crawford. Who wins? Terrence. Thought it was fake. Then I say saw Rampage son nearly. Caleb, that was bad. Do you own any cool knives? Absolutely not. My top five: one DJ, two GSP, three Hoys, four Islam, five Pereira. I mean, that's not a bad one. Not a bad one. Adrian, what's up, buddy? What's up? What's up? Ah, shoot. You know what I didn't do? H. Slacking, slacking, slacking. Okay. How you doing? Pretty good. How about you? Appreciate you guys. Smack that like button. Super chats are always welcome. Get your message read, guaranteed. Thank you so much. DJ B, absolute bums though. Not his fault, but his resume kind of sucks. I mean, I wouldn't say that because in high level fights, he was incredible. And sure you can say that, but like how he was doing it, that's the thing. The technique, the consistency. Also, like Joseph Benavidez is an underrated fighter. Let's see. DJ. Mighty. Oops. Hold on a second. My hair. 25-1. Also, Henry Cejudo, he was 15-2-1 in the UFC. So let's see. Let's see. Henry Cejudo, Ray Borg, Wilson Hayes, Tim Elliott, which was the Ultimate Fighter thing, Henry Cejudo, John Dotson, Horiguchi. Those are good fighters. Ali Bugatinov. There's another guy he was on PEDs and he has ass whooped for 5 rounds. Benavidez, John Dotson again. Benavidez again. McCall was a pretty good fighter at this time. He was 11-2 when DJ was 7-2. They fought twice, and then he fought Dominic Cruz. I mean, it's a good. Obviously, there's some not great fighters in there. Like John Moraga's not great. Chris Cariuso's not great. Tim Elliott's not. Wilson Hayes, over the hill for sure at that time. But it's not a bad resume. It's not bad. Hoist was submitting dudes way bigger than him. Absolutely. Absolutely. Best female pound for pound, Amanda Nunes. DJ and GSP are replaceable, but I like watching DJ more. Okay. GSP is not replaceable. Are you crazy? Remember when Benavidez woke up screaming? That sucked. That sucked. He didn't lose to Cejudo. You're correct. I thought he won this both. Obviously, he knocked out Cejudo with a knee to the body, TKO'd him. But I thought he won the split too. Dotson and Cruz were good names. Yep. So is Hiraguchi. Kairo Hiraguchi's a really good fighter. His only real UFC loss was arguably to the bantamweight GOAT. Correct. I meant interchangeable with each other. Oh. My bad. My bad. Yeah, they're flip flop. Did you ever see John Cena? What? What do you think about Islam? Very, 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 very good fighter. You train any martial arts? No. Who do you have for the main and co-main? I have Ian Gary, and I have who the fuck is the co-main? Fuck. Hold on. Let me see. Oh yeah, so I have Armin and Gary. Any advice? Everyone knows John Cena, right? Any advice you would give to your younger self? No. That I'm going to get what I want when I'm older. Cejudo shouldn't have retired in his prime, just take a 6-month break. I mean, sure, but like if you look at that Aljo fight, there's an argument he won that fight. That's probably the closest fight I've ever seen in my life. Back and forth, and he took time off. So there's an argument that he should have been a champion again. Who's more famous, Lesnar or Connor? Connor. I mean, potentially Lesnar because of the WWE stuff, but probably Connor. That Brad has its own fist. How many people are in the walls? What? Josh Emmett KO against Mitchell made him seizure. It was crazy. It was wild. Yes, it was. Same. Gary Bilal should be close, but Gary too big, no homo. I mean, I didn't think it was what you were saying at all, but yeah, I like both of those guys. Appreciate you. Cowboy Cat Pitcher is awesome. Thank you. That's the wife. Do you think you can beat CM Punk in MMA? Probably. That guy's not great. How tough is Armin? Tough. I mean, tough. I've seen it's really morally like Dan Hooker's not great defensively. I've seen Brock Lesnar lose a fight. We all have. We all have. Dylan Dennis or Ferguson? Ferguson. I'm looking for a movie suggestion. Ooh, Dead Silence. Favorite movie. One of my favorite movies of all time. Or you got to do Devil's Rejects. Not House of a Thousand Corpses, but Devil's Reject. Ooh. I thought you were talking about the movie, Caleb. Wingsy, he beat him, didn't he? I'm going out on a limb here, and I think Ilya will slump Islam when they fight. KO him cold. I disagree. But potentially. Who do you think won that controversial GSP Hendricks fight? I don't think it was even close. Hendricks won. Which isn't a diss on GSP. He had been around for a long time. Who knows if they ever fought again, how that fight goes. GSP maybe have schooled him. But Hendricks won that fight. It's not even close to me. Looking forward. I'm looking for one where... What? Okay. What was it like when you have Hillbilly? What the fuck? Prime, a top 5 GOAT. Kane, Dominic, 3 Stipe, 4 Connor, 5 Izzy. It's not a bad one again. Prime Izzy or Prime BJ? Prime Izzy. I mean, That's a tough one because I think Izzy had a longer prime. BJ's prime was Diego Sanchez and Sean Shirk. You know what I mean? Like it was a great performances. He looked incredible, but those were the two fights. Izzy. Francis versus John Jones. Who wins? John. Of course you do. You're a bum. Okay. Okay. You are right. Stick with Izzy. John Jones. Yeah. The takedown threat's way too much. I think way too much. Cyril Gahn was having success on the ground with him. Defeated Matt Hughes twice though. Um, still, still, I agree with you, but still, I'm just talking about prime. You're talking about that. That wasn't his prime. When he was at his best, was those two fights, Sanchez and Shirk. Joshua Van or Pantoja. Pantoja, but Van will give him a hard fight. One of the only three to do so. Most underrated UFC fighter according to you. According to me, most underrated. You know, I honestly I feel like it's Ferguson. I feel like he doesn't get the credit he deserves. Connor got beat by Dustin twice. Easy, easy. I'll give him a pass for Khabib. How long is your beard? Pretty long. Yo, Renya, what's up, buddy? Armin smokes Hooker. I think he beats him. I don't think it's gonna be easy, but I think he beats him. He could make it look easy though. What do you think of Topuria versus Makachev? I really like Makachev in that fight. Topuria is dangerous as hell though. Matt Prime and nearby timeline. Okay, okay. I just think when BJ was at his best, it wasn't the I guess best opponents. I guess maybe that makes sense. Vicinity of that time. That's fair. That's fair. Connor overrated. Had a few beautiful KO, but overrated. I mean, for sure, sure. I mean, the hard part is like when he looked bad, he looked really bad, but when he looked good, he looked incredible. So that period of time, he's not overrated as a fighter now. After in hindsight, or not hindsight, but now overrated. Now talking about him. But when he what he was doing with the run, become champion, and then moved up and had Alvarez fight, and then Mendez and all these crazy fights, incredible. I mean, yeah, top five bantamweights for you. Oh gosh. Well, bantamweight's Dominic Cruz. I think bantamweight. I think Dominic Cruz is the best bantamweight of all time. God, Rinya. Um, it's a great question. Da, 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 da. Bantamweight. Ooh, I might not have been correct, was I? I think I was. Yeah, yeah, I think so. Bu- 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 uh, oh God, goats. TJ, 100% TJ. Well, so Cruz, TJ. God, I don't know if Garbrandt because he had one good fight. Hmm. Yeah, all I can think of, unfortunately, I'm sorry, is Cruz and TJ. How would you think Rakhmonov and Makachev goes? Very, very tough for Makachev, but he finds a way to win. The answer to anyone versus John Jones is John Jones. A pult from Walter Walker. Yeah, I agree. Connor's overrated. Fairly enough. Okay. So is he in prime and nearby time, or BJ in prime or nearby time? Probably BJ then. Hi. Izzy is so gross. Okay. Dominic beat DJ in a completely different weight class, and he was way bigger. DJ wasn't great until after that fight, but that's fair. Marab is a GOAT bantamweight for me. That's fair. What we doing? We're talking about UFC, MMA. Tom Aspinall versus John Jones. Who wins? John Jones. 1 Dominic, 2 Henry, 3 Marab, 4 Jose. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Dominic Cruz, Jose Aldo, Marab, Henry, and then yeah, I don't know the other one. Oh, and TJ. TJ. I hate to say it, but Henry. There you go. What's up? What's up? Prime Velasquez, Prime Fedor, King. Kane beats the shit out of him. Man, I fucking miss Prime Aldo. Dude was a monster. I know. Honestly, I missed the walkout. Give me the sick walkout. Ooh. 1, Dominic, 2, Henry, 3, Marav, 4, TJ, 5, Aldo. Oh, man. Again, oh, God, that, yeah. Ooh. Again, watch Cruz. I think it's Love and War. It's the Dominic Cruz podcast. He had TJ Dillashaw today. Incredible. Incredible. I beat the shit out of Marab at a bar 2 years ago. Okay. You're missing your mustache? Clearly not. Henry the double champ? Yep. You really pissed off Tom Glazers? Absolutely. How is Aldo above Aljo in the GOAT bantamweight? Excuse me? How is Aldo above Aljo? What's up, big bro? What's up? You think Larone gets the next shot at Volk? But it's either him or Mobstar. Probably Larone, though. Keep Larone. If Chimaev really goes down to welterweight, how do you think him versus Rachmanov and Makachev goes? Very tough, but I think Makachev pulls it off. Uh, you are, but I just finished scrolling through like 10 of the most rampant, unhinged lives I've ever seen. And seeing a normal dude is like, well, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We're just talking about fights. I don't know who my favorite fighter is. I do. I know mine. I know this guy. He sold me. Come on. When's the last time you have TKO a what? Okay. Most violent UFC fight of all time, according to you? Oh, God. Most violent. Cain Velasquez, Bigfoot Silva. Oh my goodness. I like listening to TJ's fight analysis. Oh, me too. Love it. He's so smart too. Fedor and Rumble, all day, every day. Marab could be it, honestly. Seriously, dude. Michael Bisping when he lost his eye. You talking about the Vitor Belfort fight? You look like Yuri. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Getting in is almost 1:30 in the morning. Gotta get off. I really do appreciate you. Although I was watching MMA when Ken Shamrock was fighting Tank Abbott. Tank Abbott, I was gonna say 2000. Whoa. Appreciate you. Welcome to the channel, full Nelson. Think about subscribing. Click on that bell notification. I put out a lot of shorts, videos, and all that stuff. I'll come back here really soon when I update my camera. I do appreciate you guys, bro. You are a brutally honest guy, and some people in the chat can't digest it. That's okay. What's more violent than losing an eye? You're correct. Recent brutal fight, Armin Alvarez. Ooh, that's a really good one. All right, 99. I like watching Rumble's KO reel. It's the closest thing to Tyson. Yeah, I like listening to him. His post fights, like I said, one of the best ones, the John Jones one, when he was like, maybe another life. I don't know, man. There's something hearing him be as nice as he was and as violent as he was in the cage. Incredible. Losing both eyes, one eye. Like and sub. Yep. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Again, appreciate you. I'll see you at the next one tomorrow. Same time, 12 o'clock. Peace.